Alright, guys. Welcome to News from Molete. I mean, today is it's just one day like that
Yeah,
you just you have a whole lot to say, but then
you have to be careful.
you have to be careful. So, guys, we're back again for this episode, and then we'll be talking about the match between Shooting Stars and Akwa United that will be taking place at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium. I mean, that's going to be another round of match for Shooting Stars, having played an away game last time out against Katsina United, which they, lost that concentration again and they lost the match.
Lost it again in the dying minutes. And now again, going away to Uyo, where you are looking at, is it going to happen? Or should we just calculate it and add 3 to the 18 and say 3 points from possible 21? Like, it's resulting to see a team that could go 6 games on the bounce in December, getting back-to-back wins and also back-to-back clean sheets. Now, going from that team to start considering like 6 goals in 3 matches, going from that team to start considering on back-to-back games at home, going from that game to become a team that has not won any game in their last 3 matches, not 3, 5 matches. 5. What? Oh my God.
Our last win will be.
It's not even 5.
Our last
it's
win,
6.
Yes, our last win will be against Bendel Insurance at home.
If not even, that one safe. That one is like far. If you want to count last win, we say the Federation Cup that we won.
I'm talking about the NPFL.
In the league now.
Last win is against
So
Bendel.
the question just goes like you keep asking yourself that what went wrong?
Yeah.
What happened? Where is what really, you went into the January transfer window and
got a couple of players.
Great, I will keep saying it. We got the best signings in January transfer window.
Yeah.
So you keep saying you get the best.
And we're not seeing the best.
And now it's more like it is
God. Okay, let's get into it. I don't really know where to start from, honestly, because in a place of my heart, I'm just not. I've been, even off the camera, I've been singing 3 points impossible 18, and I know that odds a whole lot. For the fans and everybody that is that supports this great team, and it's just so I don't know.
And we're looking like the Arsenal of the NPFL. You keep chasing, and every season we just keep chasing. But I feel like it's actually a good one for us.
Yeah.
Because last season we finished just a little bit out of continental slot, and this season again we are fighting for the 2nd and 3rd position. We were at some point fighting for the league. So if you check it, basically you will see that there is actually some kind of growth. If you check Remo Stars, who is looking like they have the better chance to win the league this season. Remo Stars has been second
for 4 seasons.
Second, third. For 4 seasons back to back. So it's more like they've been putting in the work. They've been doing everything to get it. They've been trying everything possible to put everything into it, and now it looks like all those work is now working out. And now for Shooting Stars, going from getting a slot out, like a point out of getting into the continental football, and now again this season you are now going a little bit higher, like a step higher. So I feel like it's a good direction for us. Based on that, if you are going to look at comparing seasons to seasons, checking from where we came back from the relegation and all that. But if you check from how we started this season, if you check from what we've done so far this NPFL season, you feel like it should not happen. Because the first stanza, we did so well. Coming into the second stanza, we started well also. So you think they should continue in that way. So I feel like we should not focus on this season alone. Let's look at it from last season. For the fans, let's look at it from last season. If you check it from last season to this season, you will see that Shooting Stars have done so well. Like it's a good step in the right direction. We've also won a trophy this season already. We have the State Federation Cup. So it's not a fruitless season.
It's a
season that now this season, if you are going to check the list, a lot of people up there have not won something this season. So we like this, we have a silverware already this season that we can celebrate. It might not be something that
not
for
huge,
us, but at the long run, it's growth. So I feel like we should celebrate this little growth, and I feel like next season we should be going for the league title. If the fans, I feel like this is now in the hands of the fans. If we can support them very, very well, if we can be behind them and just, yes, you guys are trying your possible best.
Okay,
I feel like you can.
Let's talk about a myth, like a myth for Oracle. Talking about Benga Ogupote. A myth that is always playing in most fans of the Nigerian Premier Football League that knows Benga Ogupote is his best season is always the second stanza.
And Second stanza, yeah.
And now look at it. This second stanza is not second stanza at all.
But at least we still have like I think 10 games to go.
10 games to go.
So maybe you can turn it around.
You can turn it around.
Maybe.
So
maybe.
What do you think about the match? Akwa United.
See, this game against Akwa United, number one, I'm scared. You know why? Because I feel like if we had gotten something from that game against Castina, I feel like that would have helped us. It would have been a good step in the right direction. But now the players given their all into the 90 minutes.
And they lose that concentration.
You know, you are going to feel like, what else are we going to do to get whatever we are going for? Now again, we are going against Uyo. Uyo is a team that we have never won.
Akwa United.
In the NPFL. Akwa United, sorry. You're going against them at Uyo. Akwa United. They are a team we've never won in the NPFL.
We've never won at home?
Yes.
Since 2012?
Since 2012, we've never won the game. We've played 8 games against them. We got only 1 draw. And that draw came last season at their home. Where we got a 0-0. After that time, we've been losing against them. 4-2, 2-0, 2. Like, we've never won any game. So it just tells you that.
They always pissed us.
So now, you're like, what is going to happen in this game? But I feel like if we can get a draw last season, and this season we are saying there's a growth in our team, we've done so and all that, I feel like we can still actually get a draw again, just like we did last season.
But looking at it, Akwa United have not been good at home. Look at their records at home this season. From a possible 42 points, they have
only gotten 26. So it should, and if you are going to check the standings of teams that are playing at home, Akwa United are on number 18. If you are going to rank teams in the NPFL, the 20 teams, based on their home record, Akwa United are on number 18 on that ranking, and they've only been able to get 26 out of possible 42 points. So it shows you these people are not spectacular at home. They are not special.
Yeah, Remo Stars got the win there.
And now,
Rivers United
God bless you. Draw. We are in the whole race to go into continental football. Now we are going up against Remo Stars, Rivers United, and the Godswill City. Now Remo Stars has gone to the Godswill Akpabio Stadium. They got 3 points. Rivers went there. They got a point. Now Godswill City has not gone there. So if 2 people that are gunning for the league, gunning for continental tickets, have gone there and gotten something, then Shooting Stars should also be able to like prove a point that yes, we're also in this title race. We're also trying to get something and also get the continental football by getting a point there. If you cannot get points there and teams ahead of us are doing that, then it just shows you that we're doing something wrong. Like we're not getting it right. So I think it's also very, very important for us to go to Uyo and get a point. Or maximum 3 points.
So who do you think really needs this heads up, the players or the coach? Like who really needs this? I don't know how to say.
I feel like we should not even separate the players and the coach, all of them, including the board, because if they don't win or get a point against Akwa United, it would affect our next home game, which is the fact that we know our fans. We know our fans. The fans will not be happy. The fans are sad presently,
and it's going to get.
They are not happy.
It's
just going to worsen the situation.
Very tense.
So it's going. Our home ground will now be a tense ground. Do you understand? So this game is very, very important for not just the players, not just the coach, not even just the board. For every one of them, you have to make sure this game is more like a final. You have to play it like it's a final. Get a point or you get your maximum points, and that's the only way you can be able to get the fans behind you in your next home game.
We're getting a couple of injuries. Desmond is not really looking like a player that is
and it's looking like we've been forcing that boy to keep playing,
and he's not really fit. Injury, he's been in and out. I mean, having played 23 games straight,
back to back,
and he's not really having that rhythm. Should we be worried about our back line? Because it seems like it's still the same set of players we used in the first stanza that we're using in the second stanza. Gali looks like a player that, I don't know.
It's tired.
Utin.
Tired.
God.
See, I would not. I really don't want to say some things because I'm scared of being labeled or being tagged. Because now, see, I feel like we went into the transfer window. We got some players. We have Ani Ikai. We have Adilowo. We went into transfer window. We went to buy Ukeme, Ekesin, Nonso, Moses. I think Okon, we got him injured. So now I think it's still.
Okon has been on the bench last 2 matches against Enyimba. Since against Enyimba,
so now we still have like some kind of replacement for Gali to an extent. But my point is, if you are not rotating these players, now we have the Federation Cup
coming.
It's here already. So you are not rotating your players. How do you manage that situation of injuries coming up now? So I feel like Ogumbote has to like try everything possible to
manage these
just
players.
trust. I feel like it's hard though. You know, you've been playing with some players and now new players are in. You might be scared of just putting them into the starting lineup.
Yeah.
But like a rotation would not be bad. You know, bringing them in the second half. And I feel like there are some players that are actually new signings that should be going straight into our starting 11. I would not really want to mention names before they say the talker don't collect something again. But yes, I feel like there are some players that we should be getting into our starting 11. Yeah. Like, they are new players, though. But I feel like there's nothing Ogumbote can use to prove us wrong on these cases why these players should not be starting. So I feel like it's just up to the coach. He knows best. Yeah. So if he really wants to keep his team together, if he really wants to help the players not to get injured, if he really wants to help them to not get tired easily, not to get fatigued, he has to rotate. Rotation is very important.
It's very important. Let me just bring this one maybe a last thing. The FA Cup is here. We have been drawn against Zamfara United. We'll be playing that at Abuja. Do you actually think we should take this seriously?
Yeah.
It's a gamble.
Yeah.
It's tagged as the FA Cup is tagged as a gamble. You know, most people
you can see one team from Kafansha, one Yabasira FC can just choke you and collect and chase you out of the competition.
Yeah, it's called a gamble. But do you think we need to take it serious?
Yeah.
To just at least maximize ourselves in case, I don't know, I'm not praying that anything should happen.
In case we don't qualify for yes, actually, see, I feel like if we're still on, we must start this something. They put out of the State Federation Cup. Why? Because they felt like we are going for the league and we have better chance of winning the league. So let's just focus on this. Now, Gbenga Ogumbote cannot say I'm facing the continental race because it's looking like he has lost it. He cannot say I'm not facing the Presidential Federation Cup because it's looking like that's his only chance to get. So he has put himself in a very, very tight box. In a very, very tight box now. Like you cannot even drop anyone for anyone. So he has to take every game now. Seriously, our next 10 games in the league, we have 10 finals to go. In the league.
And we are playing against the big boys.
You see, whoever we are playing against, you should just know. All the players should know now that we have 10 finals to go.
Yeah.
In the NPFL, we have 10 finals to go. Aside from the 10 finals, we also still have a round of 64. That is a final. A round of 32. Yeah. That is a final. A round of 16. That is a final. A quarter final. A semi-final. And a final, which is 6 plus 10. So till the end of this season, Shooting Stars will be playing 16 finals. So they have to take every game like it's a final. Like you have to take it like if you lose the game against Akwa United, you are not playing NPFL again. Like you are relegating.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you have to take the next 16 games. I've added all those 6 games that are possible that we play in the Presidential Federation Cup if we keep qualifying.
Yeah.
6 plus 10, 16 finals for Shooting Stars. Coach Ogumbote.
I beg.
I feel like it's just that.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just that. So predictions.
So yes, my prediction for that game based on the fact that we can get a draw in our last game, the last time. Yeah. Last season. So I feel like we can also coupled with the fact that Akwa United are very, very bad at home. Very bad. 26 out of possible 42 is a sad one for them. So I feel like we can also, and being a team that is fighting for continental football, a team that the coach is still telling us that the players are still telling us that they can still win the league.
Yeah, they can do it.
It's possible mathematically, yes. So I feel that game is very important, and we might actually just get a draw.
A draw.
I feel like a draw. A draw.
Made them.
A draw.
All right, we are ready to for myself and Jody Talker, and definitely you have to follow us on all platforms. NEWSFROMMOLETE. I beg. From Instagram, X, as Twitter, to
TikTok,
Facebook, TikTok, everywhere.
YouTube, everywhere. Please.
Just follow. Even for ASF, you could see
everywhere.
Okay, this is where we draw our curtains, and then we say our goodbyes.
Bye.